So a period is part of the menstrual cycle.
Is something that is explained to you actually at a very young age. So as you get older and you've had lots of periods over your lifetime, you don't really think about what they are quite so much, not in the scientific way.
Is where a girl experiences monthly bleeding. It could last up to about a week.
It is the process of the lining of the womb replenishing.
It's a discharge of blood, forms part of the menstrual cycle, and it's the lining of the uterus. I think it means that conception hasn't taken place.
Is a inconvenient, unavoidable monthly occurrence that all women have to go through.
Periods can start at any age.
Every woman's body is different. Periods can start anywhere from the age of 10 upwards.
Girls can start their periods from about 9 years old. It can be very young.
Probably around the age of sort of 13, 14.
I imagine it is directly associated with becoming a teenager.
I'm not 100% certain.
Somebody can actually be a bit of a late starter, so I'd like to say about 16, 17.
I think when I was much younger and when I started my own periods, things were very different, and I remember being so embarrassed that my mum actually had told my dad.
Maybe women don't feel comfortable talking about it around men, and I guess as men likewise don't necessarily feel comfortable talking about it around women.
It's what comes with it. I'd say the cramps, the illnesses.
The pain.
You spend quite a lot of time actually thinking about what you can wear. And that's really challenging when you're going, in a work environment.
If you're out and about, if you don't have the items you require to make yourself comfortable.
Possibly having to deal with that situation without the appropriate support. So having to use things like toilet paper as an alternative to period products, or not being able to talk to anybody about it.
Been quite comfortable to talk about periods. It's something that I think I've always been in a working environment where there's been other women, and it's been quite an open subject.
I'm very open talking about periods because for the last 15 years I've had several health conditions that mean that area of my body has been prodded and probed extensively.
If I've got a better understanding of it, I worry that I don't have the right knowledge of it, but as in talking about it, I can talk about anything. And periods is fine, but it's just if I know the right information.
I'm kind of conscious because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I think that's probably part of the issue, isn't it? Is there a wrong thing to say? I don't know, but I think it's exactly that. It's not wanting to say the wrong thing, not wanting to make other people feel uncomfortable.
I used to feel embarrassed, shy in talking about it, but now I think as I've grown older and realised that it's normality, I feel very comfortable talking about periods.
A little bit embarrassed. Embarrassed because I probably don't know as much as I should.
There's so much more in terms of communication and sort of media coverage and help out there. That it doesn't make it such a taboo subject. It makes people feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm very, very keen that we can create an environment where people feel comfortable to talk about how their body is changing.
Most importantly, I think that we start to have that conversation, and it's an open conversation that people feel comfortable having.
Maybe if we were within our first aid kits, or on the fire engine if we were to carry sanitary equipment. So should we identify anyone in need that perhaps hasn't been able to afford sanitary towels or tampons, then we could provide that the same way that when we come across members of the public who don't have smoke alarms, we provide them with one free of charge.
To make things better for the people that we work with is around making sure that we have facilities that are really inclusive.
But also I feel like for the female staff members, period products, they should just be as freely available as toilet paper, soap in the bathrooms.
Probably more visual awareness, as in posters, leaflets, adverts online, emails, meetings, groups, things like that to engage with everybody.
It's really important for the fire and rescue service to support this initiative. One, because we serve lots of communities, but also there's a stigma, especially around periods within the Asian community, and it's really important to raise awareness.
So I'm really keen to try and make sure that our workforce is better informed, better equipped, and know where to signpost people so that they can get more help.